Thank you for meeting us after hours.
Oh, well, you know, I'm a father, so I'd rather play all day, work all night. Is he involved?
Matt Harmon. Dr. Matt Harmon, how are you?
Scott Baldwin.
All right, good to meet you.
Good.
Why don't you take a seat?
Okay.
I think I know what happened to Greg Cooper.
Actually, he has a theory.
Well, it's more than anybody else has.
Which is?
Greg Cooper's first seizure was faked, and the second one was self-induced.
Okay, well, with this theory, do you know how he managed to do that?
Yeah. His lawyer smuggled in a drug, and he injected himself.
And you know where Jimmy Hoffa's buried, too.
Well, you get Dr. Burgess off, and I'll tell you what really happened on that one.
Who benefits? Why did Cooper do this to himself?
He's looking at life imprisonment. I mean, maybe he just wants out.
Well, then he could just kill himself in prison. Why does he go through all the trouble of getting himself admitted here to the hospital?
Okay, that night he took us all hostage.
Yeah?
He said he wanted to bring us all down with him. And maybe this is his second chance.
Well, okay, that's a possibility, but, so what kind of proof have you got?
Come on, let me coach first base. I don't want to be just a cheerleader.
I'll think about it.
Hey, Scanlon, where's the bus?
Yeah, relax, Mr. Griffey. It broke down on the way over. The school's sending us another.
If we had just driven our cars and the kids straight to the field, none of this would have happened.
I said the team would go over together, and that's what we're going to do.
They're going nuts out there.
They're excited. They want to win.
You want to win? Don't replace my kid with that shrimp Ernie.
Mr. Griffey, I want all the kids to learn and all the kids to have fun.
It's no fun to be a loser.
No one is a loser who plays for me, ever.
Well, I didn't raise mine to wimp out on the big game.
Mr. Griffey, I'm the coach of this team. We do what I say. And I say every kid plays in every game.
You'll lose.
So what?
You know, maybe it's you I don't like.
Mr. Griffey, I want these kids to learn teamwork and fair play. And if you interfere with that, I'll be forced to beat the crap out of you.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, no. I haven't begun.
What do you want? To remain silent? Money?
I don't want your money. I paid you back for every dress, every book, every nice piece of jewelry you ever gave me.
I said you didn't have to.
Yeah, but you still cashed a check now, didn't you? And you know what? I'm broke. And it was worth every penny.
Splendor like this must be much more gratifying than the lovely little condo I set you up in.
Yes, it is. Because when I crawl into my crummy little bed at night and tuck myself in, there's no one around to make me feel like a whore.
I'm sorry you felt that way.
I didn't always.
If I ever treated you as anything less than a lady, I apologize. I thought you enjoyed being with me.
God, you just don't get it. You don't. Get out. Get out!
No. Not yet. You're emotionally unstable and you're living with my daughter, and I find that completely unacceptable.
Don't worry, Ben. I can play nicey nice with your precious little princess. It's not the first devlin I've had to share a bathroom with.
You have changed. You are bitter and you're coarse, and that's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's my daughter that I'm worried about, and I will not let you hurt her.
What? Me? I'm the one that hurt Julie? Yeah, right.
My family. is everything to me.
The heartbreaking story of a dedicated surgeon and his empty, loveless marriage. Oh, you're a real family man, all right. I felt so sorry for you that I went to bed with you that night.
What you and I had has nothing to do with Julie.
And you want to keep it that way.
That's right.
Well, guess what? You have no power in this part of Oz. So why don't you just leave before I see what a bucket of water will do to that Rogaine-enhanced moose?
This isn't over.
Don't push too hard, Papa. Or when little princess gets back from her regal night at the recovery room, maybe, just maybe, I'll tell her that Daddy's been sleeping outside the royal bed.
You're not that cruel.
Try me.
I guess it was too much to hope that you'd grown up by now.
Oh, too bad. Am I still in cradle robbing range?
Too bad the looks are more mature than the personality.
Well, I can't prove my theory yet.
Oh, well, good. Let's exonerate Dr. Burgess, Your Honor. Reasons to follow. That works.
You know, it's too bad you just can't subpoena Cooper's lawyer.
Well, you can't. Attorney-client privilege.
Well, you can't just sit there, do nothing.
You'll have to excuse him. He can't help himself.
Well, I'm just telling you what's been going on the other side. I've been doing a lot of research on the Coopers and their attorneys. Just trying to figure out what we're up against, and these attorneys have been around for some time. Apparently, young Cooper has gotten himself in quite a bit of trouble over the years.
Even killing a man in front of witnesses?
Well, nothing that extreme, but that's why you may be in trouble.
What do you mean?
The Coopers don't care about damages or money. They care about their good name. That's why they're demanding this admission of responsibility from you.
Because if I admit that there may have been a pre-existing medical
Then they
condition...
have a shot at making this insanity thing work. You know, it exonerates him morally.
Yeah, the devil made him do it. Now, I remember the way Cooper talked about his dad that night he was holding us. I mean, talk about a hardliner. Hey, maybe he supplied the insulin. Or whatever brought on the second seizure.
To his own son?
Well, from what Cooper said, he'd rather see his son dead than to have the world know what he did that night.
And this suit is just a step in that process, and I would imagine that they're going to make the hospital a very attractive settlement.
So they'll be more willing to throw me to the wolves.
Exactly.
But if we can prove this whole thing was a setup?
Well, then you would save the hospital a lot of money, and you could get her off.
But how could any of this be true?
Well, it doesn't really matter. All we have to do is convince Cooper's attorneys that we've got something, and that we're ready to go to court.
Here are the transcripts from the meetings with Cooper's lawyer.
Okay, good. Very good. I'll read them. I'll get back to you.
Mr. Baldwin, dare I assume you sound hopeful?
There's always hope.
Oh, so now we see your real colors. No one tells me who to play or when to play 'em. When they're out there on the field, the kids belong to me, and they know it. I care about them, and that's why they give me 100%.
100% of a zero like Ernie is still zero. I give up. You want to lose? I can't help you.
Coach,
Hey, Ernie, what's happening, man?
my cleats are too tight. I don't think I can play.
Well, then let's loosen the laces. Come on, Ernie, we need you.
No, you don't. It's okay. I want the team to win.
We will win. Especially if you remember what I told you about choking up on the bat, level swing, get some wood on the ball, and smack it right up the middle like you're trying to hit your sister.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, but we don't ever really hit our sisters, ever, right? Okay, high five. Low five. All right, buddy, get out of here.
When did you major in psychology?
It's Catechism 101, do unto others and all that.
I think you are so terrific.
Don't kiss me like that again if we lose, okay?
It's a promise.
Hey, the bus is here. Looks like we don't have to steal the ambulances after all.
All right, we're out of here. Time to go practice what I preach.
Let's go have fun.
All right.
And coach. Good luck.
Stuff.
Dr. Birch, to OR. Dr. Stephen Birch, to OR. 537. Dr. Hall.
This is my favorite doctor in training.
Why is it that men always seem to forget the little family at home?
Okay, my second favorite. Want to take a look at my scar?
No, thank you. I've got enough of my own.
Well, if you're having problems with Dr. Burgess again, I might be able to help. I got a little juice in that area now.
You know what? If you go away now, I won't get into trouble, and I won't need your juice.
Well, is there something else wrong?
Please. Just this once. Give me a break. It's no joke, believe me.
Great game, Frank. Congratulations. Great.
Thank you, St. Anthony.
It wasn't a total miracle. My kids really hustled out there.
I know.
And Ernie, I couldn't believe that catch you made in right field.
It fell right into my glove.
And you hung on to it and we won the game. And because of that, you are the MVP and you get the game ball.
All right.
All right. Okay, now why don't you run next door and join the other kids for the pizza party, all right? No offense, Mike, but I moved the party next door. I figured you had enough screaming 9-year-olds for one day.
Well, thank you. We did just sweep up the place in time after all the salt and pepper and the catching and the popcorn.
They
and
had
whatever.
to warm up somehow.
Grandpa, do you think Daddy will let me play baseball next year?
Well, I don't see why not.
I think it was so cool the pitcher was a girl.
Oh, so do I. Did you see the arm on her? Woof.
Hey, Scanlon.
Mr. Griffey.
I just wanted to apologize. I was way off base earlier. I had pre-game jitters. I'm sorry.
It's no problem. Hey, thanks for the advice on that bunt.
Hey, yeah, it worked out great, huh?
Yeah, it was great. Hey, do me a favor. Could you go next door and help Grace keep an eye on the kids, and I'll be right over.
Yeah, sure. We'll do.
All right.
Exhausted?
We won. I can't believe it. We actually won. Weren't those kids great?
You were great. I couldn't be more proud of you if you'd won the real World Series.
Hey, Joe. Hi.
Miss Webster, were you at the game?
Yeah, I went with Mary and Mike. You know, you can call me Rhonda.
Okay,
Can I ask you something?
sure.
Karen and I don't get to talk very much. What happened in San Francisco?
She didn't say much to me. I just know that her and Jagger worked things out.
Oh, it's probably why she didn't want to say anything to me. That's not exactly good news where I'm concerned.
Could I say something with no disrespect?
Uh-oh.
Maybe you should just stay out of that part of Karen's life and not discuss it with other people.
I said one thing to your mother because she was my friend and because I was worried about Karen. I still am.
Well, things with her and Jagger are going well.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it for a minute.
Why are you still here?
Well, I'm just a little envious. Somebody has rattled you up better than I could ever have done. And, well, okay, well, maybe I can help you then.
Him or me?
So it's a guy.
Oh, it's the same old story. Just when you think it's safe, life turns around and kicks you in the stomach. Think again, sucker.
Well, when I used to get kicked in the stomach, it was usually with stiletto heels.
Sexist. Mine wears Gucci loafers. You know, it must be nice to have Fort Knox behind you when you fall.
Hey, listen, whether you're rich or poor, a good swift kick always hurts, you know, and sometimes the more kicks you get, the stronger you get. I, personally, now, Get my kicks from champagne.
How many bad lines do you have?
Oh. I'll keep them coming until I get a smile out of you. There we go.
Thanks.
Another satisfied customer.
Wow. Lawyers are more boring than doctors when they get together.
This makes my anatomy text look like light summer reading.
Yeah. No, there is one thing, though. Did you notice how the hospital reacted when they heard a lawsuit was coming?
Seized all of Cooper's records and the contents of his room.
I wonder where it is.
Why?
I'd like to get a look at it. Especially that IV line.
You're enjoying this. Like a good detective novel.
Well, don't get me wrong. I hate what's happening to you. But, yeah, I like a good challenge.
Me too. I just wish it was someone else's.
Well, Baldwin seems on top of it.
Yeah, he's quirky, irreverent, and disreputable.
Yeah, that's just what you need. You know, that preppy Cooper clan, they won't know what hit them.
I have something to say to you.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've been very pushy and annoying, but it seems to be helping, so thank you.
Don't mention it. I mean, imagine all the hard work it would take to break in a brand new chief resident.
Is that what you've done? Broken me in?
It's just a joke.
Yeah, well, it better be. If you ever plan to work another day shift.
Are you honestly not going to fight this?
It's up to the system to decide, and the system will decide what's right.
It almost seems like you want to lose this case.
Why don't you just concentrate on your own career?
It's wrong of you to just sit back and take it.
I don't intend to.
Daddy! I'm gonna play some baseball, and I want to be a pitcher, and I want to win a big game, just like Jonesy did.
Who's Jonesy?
Oh, she met some of her future schoolmates tonight.
Oh. Have you been putting some ideas in her head here?
Daddy.
What do you think grandfathers are for?
Uh-huh.
You know, and if ever you're too busy, I will happily volunteer. I had a lot of fun coaching you as a kid.
No, she's my daughter. You had your turn. It's my turn to coach.
Is that a yes?
Yes, that's a yes. However, I don't know about playing pitcher or not. You know, that's up for the coach to decide. I gotta see, you know, what your skills are.
Can I have something to drink?
Go get yourself a yoo-hoo. Put it on our tab.
Healthy. Well, it's a shame you missed the game tonight. She had a wonderful time.
Oh, that's good. I had a appointment at the hospital with a new client.
Oh, really? Anyone I know?
Dr. Ellen Burgess.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I told her to get herself a good lawyer, I had no idea she'd pick you.
Is there an insult in there somewhere?
No, just regretted the possibility I'll be going nose to nose with my own son.
Well, look at it as quality time together. Quality time there, Dad.
Hey, hi. Excuse me,
well.
can I speak to Scotty?
Oh, certainly. I'll collect Serena.
Thanks. So, what have you heard from Karen about San Francisco?
A little bit.
I don't believe it.
What don't you believe?
I do my best for 20 years, and bam, I'm out in the cold, and all of a sudden you breeze right into town, and all of a sudden you win some Parent of the Year award.
Hold on, I'm not winning any awards here, and you didn't have to do this 20 years. I would like to have been in the running a lot sooner there, Rhonda.
Oh, now you're on my case, too.
I just don't understand why you didn't tell me.
I guess I owe you an explanation, don't I? But not here.
All right, well, I'll call you then.
I'd like that.
But before you go, something else I wanted to ask you.
What?
Would you be interested in coming back to work for me again?
What?
Yeah, I'm thinking of opening up shop again, and I need someone to screw up. I mean, to run the front office.
I'd love to. Yes, of
Well-
course.
I like the way you're looking at me.
How's that?
As if I won the game and not my kids.
You want to know what I was thinking?
Every minute of every day.
How different things might have been if my brother had a coach like you.
Well, then I wish he would have.